All right, good morning, boys and girls. You'll have two activities today. This is one of them, and on the back, you have another one. This one on the back is something that you've seen before. It's a tile pattern. It says find figure 1, figure 5, and figure 100, similar to what we did in our notebooks the other day. The tile pattern should be color-coded. So what does color-coded mean? That means figure 2 should be 2 colors, figure 3 should be 3 colors, figure 4 should be 4 colors, and each time the color should be what tiles you're adding to the pattern, just like we did in chapter 1. Okay, and there should be an algebraic rule representing each color in the rule box. So you're going to tell me how the tiles are adding onto the pattern each time. Okay, if you forget, go back and look at your toolkit that we did on Monday to remind you of what that looks like. Then at the very bottom, how many tiles are in figure 100? Okay, on the other side you have a maze of 1- and 2-step equations, and I'm going to tell you how this works. So how does it work? You begin on the start square. This is the start square. Solve the problem and show all work in the square. Once you have your answer, look at the paths around the square to find your answer. So for example, I'm going to do it on a bigger piece of paper where it says start here. The first thing I want to do, remember, there's the posters all around the room. You want to get rid of the constant. Okay, our constant is the number without a variable. So in this equation, I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. Once I subtract 6 from both sides, and I bring down my variable, I get negative 7x equals 42. Right? But I'm not done yet. So even though I have gotten rid of my constant, now I need to solve it, right? There's no other variables to combine, so now I'm going to solve. I'm going to divide this by negative 7, because the reverse of multiplication is division. So if I divide both sides by negative 7, because what you do to one side, you do to the other, x is equal to negative 6. Okay, so if x is equal to negative 6, here I see a negative 6, and here I see 6, so I'm going to move down here and solve this problem. Okay? You may or may not get to every single problem on this board, but each time you get an answer, it's like a maze, and you have to get to the very end. So, if you don't get to the very end and you're going in circles, that means something went wrong in one of your equations, and you need to go back and check. Okay? Follow the path to the next square, continue this process until you reach the finish. It's pretty easy. Okay? If you finish this whole worksheet, this is your homework if it doesn't get done today in class, both sides. If you finish this early, you can do the graphing, like the Mario graphing activity, the Angry Birds graphing activity, for 5 points of extra credit. So, Miss Four Lines, if you ask her nicely, will give you a worksheet if you finish both sides of your worksheet. Okay? You can't just go choose one on your own. Remember, be respectful, be responsible, be safe, make me proud, don't make you write a 5-paragraph essay. And I will see you all tomorrow.